Welcome to Business Connection. I'm Liz Spencer. We have fascinating guests in studio. It's David Brackney. He's a real estate advisor with the Windfall Group. Alongside him is Eddie Nee. He's the president and developer of Pacifica Square LLC. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. Tell me a little bit about what is Pacifica Square. It's exciting.
Pacifica Square is a 360,000 square foot retail development located in Aurora, Illinois, on the northwest corner of Route 59 and New York Street.
Okay.
And it was purchased last February by Mr. Nee and his group.
Great. What's the story behind this, Eddie? This is a wonderful story.
We been thought about this shopping center and this concept 3 years ago.
Okay.
This is, but purchase just recently happened a few months ago. But we've been negotiating with the seller past few years, and during that time, because it takes so long, and we already developed another shopping center in Atlanta, Georgia, and become a very successful Asia shopping center, and so this would be the second one.
While you were negotiating with the powers that be over here, you got to build one that gives us a good example of what this is all going to look like. What types of stores and retail is going to go into Pacifica Square?
Well, I think the most important tenant that's going into Pacifica Square is an Asian grocery store. Which will be 50,000 square feet.
Yes.
And that's the linchpin to the success of the center.
Why is it important to bring a grocery store as your first phase into this mall? What makes it?
I think the grocery store will attract a lot of Asian people. They going to purchase a lot of food. Which the Asian related the product.
That they can't get at a normal grocery store.
Exactly.
Right.
And besides that, a lot of very important restaurant. It's dim sum restaurant. So a lot of Asian people, they shop the Asian grocery, and they stop by to get the dim sum.
When this is fully completed, you are creating a lifestyle or an experience. Talk to me a little bit about how this will bring an experience to the person who's going.
At this shopping center, we are creating probably about over 10 or 20 new restaurants, all kind of Asian restaurant, and the other service also, like acupuncture, the night entertainment, karaoke bar. And besides this, we spend a lot of money to improve the landscaping and the sidewalk. We extend about 20 feet out the sidewalk, and we would put a heated sidewalk underneath. So in the wintertime, the snow will melt, so people they can hang outside. Not only just eat and go and shop and go, they can hang outside also.
We're going to want you to put those sidewalks in everywhere. David, tell me a little bit how this idea is different and kind of helps this mall stand apart from the rest that are around here.
Well, the key component to the success of this mall is we're bringing to this mall tenants that aren't in the area. We're not stealing a tenant from across the street or from down the block or anything like that. We're bringing all new tenants in. We're bringing fresh blood, if you will, into the center. So everything that we bring into the center is going to be new. It's not going to be from somewhere else. So there's no karaoke close by. There's none of the other goods and services that we're going to bring to the center, in addition to the grocery store.
That's wonderful. And because not only are you going to attract the Asian population, which is here in the Naperville and surrounding areas, but because we're a little bit more world traveled in culture, everybody else likes to experience different things than just traditional cuisine. How will that help you guys and help everybody go to your mall?
This mall is open for everyone, not only for the Asian customers.
Right.
People will come to the mall to go to the grocery store or come to the mall to try out karaoke or to try out one of the 20 different restaurants that are going to be there. Okay, you know, I think it's interesting and worthwhile to also note that we just concluded a renewal with Value City Furniture, who made the decision to renew their lease and stay in the mall because they believe in the concept and they believe in what we're doing, and they're actually happy to have new ownership, to do some things to the mall that are sorely needed and haven't been done. Okay, so Fox and Hounds is staying, Value City is staying. Eddie has a plan to reconfigure the old Golfsmith space, which is this big cavernous long space that he's chopped up and put other smaller tenants into.
Right. Well, I think we're just so much more of a global world that we're all interested in going to a grocery store and buying something that we may have experienced someplace else.
Yes.
And talk to me a little bit, how has the city of Aurora or Naperville been helpful to you in this process, in the community?
They're very, very support to our project.
I would think that this would be a welcomed fix for a problem. Do you guys worry at all about, retail spaces struggled with online purchases and that being something that's taken away? How are you kind of internet proofing your mall, Eddie?
Our shopping center is very unique. A lot to do with the service, with the food, and with the experience. I don't think the internet will hurt our concept so much. This is an idea and concept I have a few years ago. That's why we've been spend a lot of time negotiating with. Try to get this more 3 years ago.
Right.
And this is not the first one, and this is not the last one also. We built the similar concept in Atlanta and very, very successful last year.
That's wonderful. Right. And this is just phase one. There are 2 other phases. David, can you give me a quick overview of those?
Right. Well, phase 1 is to redevelop the existing spaces, re-tenant them. Eddie's got a whole plan for landscaping and how we're changing the parking, and it is a bit cumbersome to get through the mall now. That's all going to change. So that's basically phase 1, and that's beginning immediately. Okay. Phase 2 is going to be an office building that's going to provide goods and services to the Asian community and to other people, in that there's going to be lawyer offices, doctor offices, accounting offices, and those types of things. And that's going to be phase 2. And then Eddie, you're the pro at phase 3, because that's going to be a ground up development project.
Yes. Yeah. Our phase 2 hopefully will be breaking ground next year spring. Okay. And we're working with the city of Aurora, working with a permit. Mm-hmm. And phase 3, we have about 240 unit of apartment, and with the 33,000 square feet of retail space, approximately about another 20 retail store underneath the phase 3, about 300 parking deck, indoor parking deck.
Wow. What vision, Eddie. You have great vision, and I truly appreciate it, and our community appreciates it. So thank you, gentlemen, for stopping by and telling us all the exciting plans. We look forward to the groundbreaking for the first phase coming soon and everything else. So thank you so much. We're going to be right back with more Business Connection. Stay tuned.